Good morning. So, I want to talk about abundance, about living an abundant life, how life itself is abundance. Being alive is abundance. Um, the universe is abundant. There is no lack, there only is existence, which is the essence of God. There is existence. Everything is in existence. That is abundance. And abundance is a vibration as well. It is an emotion. It is something that we can connect to in order to perceive that we are living an abundant life, right? We are living an abundant life in any case, regardless, even if we feel lack. As long as we are alive, we have the life force flowing through us, and that is abundance in a life of life. It is abundance. And I'd like to talk about abundance as kind of as a vibration, right? Because when we want to live an abundant life, a lot of times we are reaching for the emotion of feeling abundance, but we are doing it through our thought, through our mind. So we are translating abundance into tangible physical items. So then we are always in want of, I want a better car, um, I want more freedom, we're always focused on what we want, which is actually the feeling of the lack of abundance, right? Because if we're reaching for something, it means that we feel that we don't have it. So we're actually sitting in the emotion of lack rather than sitting already in the emotion and knowing that we are abundant and that there is abundance in the world and all around us, right? I understand that sometimes the perceiving of it is what is difficult, right? Because otherwise we would always, what we're reaching for is the emotion of it, right? If we feel abundant right now, we would be happy. We would be within that emotion. And what I would like to speak about is that how to access that abundant feeling, because each of us as an individual have our own natural God-given born talents that are flowing through us, things that come to us with complete ease, things that come to us without any kind of um, I have the word in Hebrew. Uh, what comes to us with complete ease, that our God-given talents, things that are flowing from us. So for some of us, it may be art, it may be writing, it may be acting, it may be our ability to work with numbers. It may be, it's all our ability to work with people or to perform or to um, manage very articulate things. And when we are in our element, when we are allowing our God given talent to flow through us, we are pure abundance, right? We are in that vibration of abundance because whatever our talents are, they are abundant to us. Each of us individually, it's something different for every single person. Every single person has different capabilities, abilities, different talents that flow through them that are very, very abundant to them. And a lot of times it's just like a fish swimming in water doesn't realize that they're in water. A lot of times these abilities, because they come to us so naturally, we don't even recognize them as a talent. It just is who we are. And we don't see that as something of value because it just simply is. And but when we are in this place, when we are in giving of, could be music, art, when we are drawing, when we are speaking, when we are doing whatever it is that we were born to do, our God-given talent, whatever our gift is that we have come to give to the world. And I'm not talking about trait things, I'm I'm talking about the higher sense of our gift that is flowing through us. We are pure abundance. We feel that we are in um, uh, complete abundant mode. We are vibrating that emotion that we are reaching for. And a lot of times we're taught out of our talents. We're taught, no, we're taught that our talents are not of value. Let's say, the a very common one is people that want to go and learn art, and their family or parents tell them, no, you need to go learn something practical. And then they go to learn something that is out of sync with their natural being. And not only will, they could be very good at it, and it could bring certain attributes of themselves to the forefront, things that, get, but to be in but if you are not in and aligned with your natural given talents and what you have brought to bring to the world, first of all, you're always going to feel that you are not fulfilled. You're always going to feel that sense of lack within yourself, that I'm not fulfilling myself. I'm not living to my highest purpose. I'm not bringing forth myself. And you don't excel at what doesn't come 100% natural to you as you would if you were allowing yourself to be in the place that you were naturally born, where your natural born gifts are. And so when you are able to, it's kind of purify yourself and allow yourself, it's a shift. You have to shift into this new way of being, right? Because you can do it really fast. You can just drop this and go to this, but typically it is something that you shift into, because slowly you learn to trust yourself, and slowly you evolve into. Now, a lot of times we're so taught out of our own talents that we don't even have a grip on our talents, right? Practice makes perfect. If we had been practicing our talents from the get-go, it's just like a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it, right? So as you slowly shift, it's like shifting out of this mindset and this life into your natural way of being. So you're slowly growing this as this goes down. So they slowly, you start balancing the new energy, but you're shifting into your natural place of being. And when you are in that place, when you are in the place of that you were born to be in, when you are living the life of your from your born, using your born talents, when you are giving your born talents, you are in complete abundance. You have that flowing through you in complete abundance. And then you are vibrating that emotion or that vibration of pure abundance. You don't have to reach for it. You are living it. And when you are living it, right, when you are in that emotion of abundance, any vibration that you are living in attracts more of the same, right? So if you are in misery, you are attracting misery to yourself. You're attracting more misery. You're attracting miserable people. Think about it. If you're miserable, the people with life flight in them that are happy, you, first of all, there's no connection there. You can't perceive what they're perceiving, and they don't want to be in misery, right? So you are. It's just a natural way of looking at things. Misery attracts other misery, right? Because they can live together nicely, right? So if you are moving into your talents, even if you do it slowly, even if you just allow yourself in the evening to do whatever it is that comes the most naturally to you. And sometimes we don't even know what that is, because we're never given an opportunity as a child to explore what it is that we are naturally born to do. Because as children, we're put straight into school, straight into the system. There's expectations of us. We have to act in a certain way. We have to fit into society. There is a very narrow line that we have to walk when we get into the system, because the system has to work for the main um, um, like the main consensus or mainstream. And those of us that are on the outskirts don't find our place within the system. We find ourselves on the fringes. And not only we find ourselves in the fringes, we also find ourselves so insecure in ourselves because we can't conform into the mainstream. It just doesn't work for us. We have these talents that we have come to give to live our life by, and to give to humanity, to the universe, to back to God, whatever it is, right? And so when you can come into your natural state of being, come into what it is that you were born to do, you are of pure abundance, and then you are vibrating vibrantly the vibration of abundance, and that will begin to spread throughout your life, right? And it will begin to also attract into your life those who are in need of your gift, those who are vibrating in abundance. And when you are vibrating in abundance, you can't feel abundance and lack at the same time. So you are removing the feeling of lack and going into abundance, which whenever we are trying to manifest things into our lives, we're always reaching for the feeling that whatever that is will give us. If it's freedom, if it's happiness, if it's allowance, it's all always in the light of love. So I hope that was helpful. I feel like the point is so much bigger than what I was able to bring here in words, but the point of it was that we have access to the emotion and vibration of pure abundance. And if we move into the vibration of abundance, we don't have to be reaching for abundance. And not only will we be in that vibrant state and be satisfied and happy within ourselves, right? Because when we are in our element, time seems to disappear, seems to stand still. You have no concept of time because you're so far in the now, and you're in that abundant stage. So you're not in that feeling of fear or lack or what if, or feeling sorry for yourself. You're just pure abundant in whatever it is, and that abundance will spread throughout your life. So it's finding what comes completely natural to you, even if it seems so obvious and that you have not seen value in it before, but it is the place that you feel the best in. A lot of times when people have knack for numbers, then they'll sit down and do puzzles, but because that was what they found brings forth that talent of theirs. And so even if it's just starting with something like that on the surface level looks like it has no value, it still has value because it's bringing you into that mindset and that emotion and that vibration of abundance. It's bringing you into the now. It is allowing you to enjoy your life, which is what we are always reaching for when we are reaching for manifestation. So we're reaching for the emotion that the manifestation will bring. So sending you guys so much love. Thank you for watching.